Wow, Greece has just had their second rehearsal here at Eurovision 2022 and it was phenomenal. Should we talk about it? Let's do this!
Elada.
You guys, her TikTok clip was phenomenal already, but then to see the full performance with the camera cuts, this is a whole nother experience. Amanda sounds amazing. She's completely unfazed by the enormity of what is happening, and the staging is so tasteful. It really puts her in her best light. We've talked about her dress, this gorgeous white, high-necked, iridescent dress. It's almost like something you could see in an 18th century or 19th century novel, if you were imagining, I don't know, like Kate Chopin novel. There's something about it that's just historic and elegant and like regal.
And timeless.
And timeless, indeed. And the iridescence adds a whole nother level. The chairs are melting, okay? If you look on the floor, they're melted chairs all over the place.
Not literally.
Not literally. But there is a beautiful moment where the camera goes above the stage, pans down, and the LED floor makes it look like the melted chairs are disintegrating or oozing, you know, chair fluid, chair material. Of course, chaos, disintegration of relationships, death. There's so many things. But Amanda sits on a chair. It starts out with her very stoic, just looking, and then it captures her face at different angles. She's completely naked, completely exposed in that moment, but she sounds amazing. And the white light behind her against the largely blue scenography, it's absolutely stunning, emotional. Literally, I don't want to exaggerate, this is near perfection. This is near perfection.
It's perfection, actually. The way, sometimes I was like, is she breathing still? Yeah. Because the way she performs, it's so, you know, it's so on point. Even when there's a moment when the camera, you know, goes back and then she's like, and the camera stops at that point. I was like, is the TV glitching or something? Another problem at Eurovision Song Contest? But no. Absolutely, you know, the way she looks at the camera, the way she leaves that song, the way she expresses her emotions. At the end, I felt like she was, you know, having, you know, teardrops on her eyes. That was beautiful to see. That's why, in that case, you can see that she cares about it, cares about the performance, cares about the song, lives the song. And also the staging, actually, they had literally, well, that's a fun fact, not something, you know, very serious, but like the colors of the Greek flag, white and blue. That was so cool to see. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ for this beautiful performance.
One other thing before I forget, and I'm sure you'll touch on this. There's a white screen in the background that projects two dancers. It's like silhouettes of dancers, a man and a woman. Presumably this is Amanda and the person she broke up with, the relationship that died. It's so tasteful. It is not tacky. Sometimes these projections and things in the background, it's too much. Yeah. This is just so sensitively done. Focus Evangelinos, you're absolutely killing it.
So let's talk first about what William just referenced, the two people in the background. So in my drawing of the staging, here you see, and this actually is more over to the right, you see the two people in the background dancing. It's like a white, or I don't know, kind of a sheerish box where they are, and there's just this tug and pull going on as she talks about this, you know, year of fear. And it's like, God, please don't live like that. Nobody should live like that. A year is a long time to be in a miserable relationship, right? But, okay, so at one point, Amanda's sitting in a chair, and I thought, that's a really odd crinoline they have under her dress. And what I was actually seeing were the edges of the chair. I love the way it opens up just on her perfect face, and she seems very stoic yet emotional at the same time, and it's as though she's sat with her thoughts and her feelings, and clearly she has for a year. But most of these move on songs, I don't really think they're ready to move on. I think that she is ready to move on because she has sat with it for so long, because she is so calm. She has done all of the internal work, and she's basically just telling the story and cutting the cord because she knows it's time to go. This is not a die together like Romeo and Juliet. This is a let's end this so that we can walk away from this without holding on to the bad, without being bitter. Let's breathe through it, let's end it, let's move on, and let's remember what we looked like together, but also remember the tug and pull, which is what inevitably pulled us apart. Just perfection, absolutely beautiful. If it doesn't pull at someone's heartstrings, they have no heart.
Amen. Or their heart is made of ice. This will melt it. Conscious uncoupling. Gwyneth Paltrow would love everything you just said. We die together. Amanda has said the song doesn't have to be read as depressing. That idea of dying together in the context of a relationship is like, okay, our spirits can now be free. So I think it's really, really classy.
Yeah.
Look,
Free as in free Ronella?
there's another moment in the song I really want to talk about. We talked about this in the TikTok clip.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the song. This reaches a climax. This reaches a point where she's walking to the front of the stage. There are white lights shooting out from behind her, and she says, "And if we die," and she hits that big note. This is a moment. This is a moment.
It's a wow moment that can elicit tears.
It's powerful, and you need that memorable moment, and she's definitely got that. Final thing, I like the handography.
Yeah.
How she's like, you know,
Frantic.
die to rip it out. Take.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. This is an emotion of, you know, the pumping of the heart.
Yeah.
It's really cute and also touching.
And now we can see why she didn't attend any of the pre-parties. We can literally obviously see why. So she worked
perfecting her performance.
every day. I can say that. Wow.
Yeah, well done. I'm glad they didn't actually attend the parties because this moment was so special, and I feel like it wouldn't have been as special if we had heard her song 22 times on the pre-party tour. In any case, that's what we think. What do you think? Are you living for Greece at the Eurovision Song Contest 2022? Do you think Amanda could take this all? Actually, before we ask them, I think this could be a jury winner in this semi-final, and even overall of all of Eurovision, it's that strong.
I think it's going through, for sure.
Do you think it could win the jury vote? I'm just curious.
Well, I do think it could win the jury vote.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it'll win the televote.
I mean, it could do well in the televote too.
It's very subtle. It is perfect. Technically, I can absolutely see how it would win the jury vote.
I think this could do well the televote too.
It has the full charge to win the semi-final.
Yeah.
And why not Eurovision?
Why not?
I'd be heartbroken if
We
it
will
wins,
find out.
because then
Yeah.
next year we would be in Greece.
How
Mykonos 2023, honey.
Osaka.
Yes, girl.
Souvlaki,
Yes,
dolmaki. Oh,
absolutely.
tzatziki.
Ooh, I'm ready. What is the thing with the salmon roe?
Sushi.
No, the Tara Ensalada. Yes. Oh. Yeah, but it would be a very deserving winner. This would be a deserving winner.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a few. Like in this semifinal, I love the Netherlands. I love this.
That's it?
No. In terms of like, I'm thinking what is jury friendly.
my
Those
God.
two really pop out as like jury bait. In any case, that's what we think. What do you think? Are you living for Greece, as we said earlier? Do you love Amanda's staging? Do you think this could win? Let us know here on Wiwibloggs.
Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, comment.
Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Σ' αγαπάω πολύ, αγαπή μου Ελλάδα. Love you so much.
We'll see you later.
So much.
Bye.